Okay, so what I'm going to talk about in this video is pronunciation and more specifically how we pronounce words that end in the letters ed. These words can be categorized more specifically, so these can be past simple words, they can be past participles, they can be adjectives. But that is beyond what I want to talk about today. I just want to talk about the pronunciation. So basically, you have three ways to pronounce the ed that ends these words. You have a d sound, you have a t sound, and you have an id sound. Okay. I know that these are not the phonetic symbols for the sounds, but I just want to start and keep it really simple, and so I kind of wrote it out just how they look. And so let's look at the first one, the d sound. We're going to use that when the word, and by the word we mean the base word here, when the word ends in a voiced sound. So possibly you don't know what this means, a voiced sound. A voiced sound means a sound that comes from your voice, from your throat. Okay, so some sounds they're voiced sound, like you, the sound at the end. If you put your hand on your throat while you say you feel a vibration in your throat, in your voice. Okay. Other sounds that would be unvoiced, which we'll talk about in a moment, would be like k, k, k. So when you make that sound, it involves your tongue and the front of your mouth, and that generates the sound. The sound is not coming from your throat, from your voice. So when a word ends in a voiced sound, then we use the d sound. So this would be reviewed. You can say you is a voiced sound, and the logic here is that d is also a voiced sound. So since you're already making that sound down in your throat here, you're also making this sound down in your throat, and logically it just sounds better, reviewed. Okay, the next one would be a t sound, and that's when the base word ends in an unvoiced sound. So k, k, like I said, unvoiced, and then you're gonna have like t. So this makes the t sound. Okay, and that follows the same logic as what I was saying above, that that k is unvoiced and t is also unvoiced. So you're making this sound in the front of your mouth without your voice, and the sound also, and that's kind of the logic behind why this happens. The final sound is going to be the id sound, and that one just happens when the base word ends in a t or d sound, and so here you'd have wanted. Okay, so those are the three ways. I do have to say that as a native speaker, we don't think about this when we speak. Most people, 95% of people, or probably more, native speakers don't know these rules. But it certainly helps, I think, as a learner to know the logic of where it's coming from, and it can help you learn them quicker. So finally, we're just going to practice by pronouncing some of these words. So if you need to, pause the video right now and go ahead and try them. Okay, if you're back from pausing the video, then we'll go ahead. So the first one is going to be cleaned. So you heard me end with the d sound, and that's going to be number one. Okay. The next one is mixed. T. So we ended with the t sound, and this sound is also in the front of the mouth. Okay, is the unvoiced. So then we have needed. That one is going to go in this category up here with the this ends in a d sound, so needed. The next one, lived. So we'll go back to rule number one, like reviewed up here, lived. And then we have repeated. So this ends in a t sound, so it will go in category 3 here. And the last one is talked. and that one then goes in the second category. The k and the t, the k is unvoiced. So hopefully that helped everyone. And like I said, it's not something that you end up thinking about when you speak really fluently, but I really think that knowing this can help you take the right steps to get your pronunciation right with these words. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.